What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan D.
This is Lex.
And we just got done watching his out-of-theater reaction. We just got done watching Longlegs, guys, a horror movie that's coming out later this week. A summer horror movie. It's crazy. Horror movies are just coming out.
Yeah, normally, it's not October.
Yeah, normally they would come out in October, but like
or February.
February. Yeah, and I feel like that right now where the time we're in, it's definitely like it's all season. I feel like we're gonna get once every month or so, and I feel like that this is really good. I love that for movies and everything. But let's get right to it. Longlegs. What did you think, Lex? Out of theater reaction. Go.
Yeah. I mean, the movie's definitely disturbing. I think early on you get almost like that A24 vibe that we're known to, where like they show like less is more, right? And that it's in itself kind of creates some anxiety amongst audiences. I gotta say, like, that worked for me. I'm a little mixed in some areas. Like, I thought the performances were great. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But I think the mix for me is like there was at times the movie felt kind of like an artistic display of without saying too much, like a ritual, but it felt like it was more that at times than an actual like story driven movie. And I feel like that's where I'm a little torn, because while it was still good with its theme and on its brand, it felt like the story itself wasn't all there. Like it's there, but like they decided to show more of the like I said, it's kind of like, oh, it's like an artsy ritual. So I don't know, like it was effective in those ways, but if you're looking for a more like story driven like horror movie, I think maybe that's where the movie just may lean towards the wrong direction for you. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. You know, I don't know if it's I'm biased, because we that I love, and we love me and Angela, we just love the crime documentaries you love, and even more so I study criminal. It's just I don't want to say I love crime, but I'm very interested and curious on the crime essence of, you know, almost like the way how criminal in a way where like Criminal Minds or Mindhunter that are just like, what's the psychotic breakdown of the human brain, of like what makes them tick, what makes them go crazy and chaotic. And I feel like that Nicolas Cage, first off and foremost, he kills it. He kills it on this role. He does a fantastic job in here. There's an emotional scene in here that's like when he's on the death scene, and at times you don't even know what's happening. And the second thing is that, like, you know, these crime stories, and in a way though, I don't know if it's like I'm biased, but I enjoyed the criminal side of this. I enjoyed the FBI side of it. I enjoyed it because it's more parts. I never thought though, like, how one of the shots I'm going to say though that I really did love was that I never thought a barn could look so creepy. Just like and it's weird because like a simple rake is like in the corner, and like the way the shots come in and out, they zoom in and out. It's so beautiful. I thought that's really done very well. Neon did a great job in this, I would say.
It had an aesthetic, and like you said, it did a really good job with each of the shot selections. I think all of them held this level of suspense. You never really knew it's almost like the absence of something on the camera would scare you just as much as when there was something on the camera. And I think it's really hard to do that. So props to the movie for doing that. Like I said, for me, it was just like some of the FBI elements where, like, my favorite, when they would shy back from that and it was kind of more like shot. It just felt like, okay, like it's kind of like an artsy feeling. It's a ritualistic experience. But that's what the movie went for. So
I feel like if you have an itch for like crime documentaries and crime stuff, I feel like this is your kind of movie, in my point of view. I really think it is. But again, though, you're right. I mean, it kind of exceeded from the story, but then at the same time, though, it was like in limbo. It was like trying to be a movie, but then it was trying to be a documentary at the same time. So like, I kind of felt like that a little bit, and I love that, though. That's why I loved it.
I enjoyed Sinister felt a really similar way. Overall though, I think horror fans are going to be happy. Like I said, just for me, depending on what you're looking for, maybe you lean a little bit more. Like I said, that's why I felt like mixed still, because there's so much that I enjoyed about this movie. And like I said, in terms of making you feel disturbed,
it was still creepy.
I mean, it worked from beginning to end for me.
A lot of great shots in here. You're going to see a lot of black shots of dark figures. I'll say that because it's already hinted in the trailers. They're really great, and they're very inventive. Really are. And at times you're like, wait, what? Like you're kind of sick in it.
Like I
but
said,
not
like,
creeped out, but like more like surprised that it's like randomly there. But it's right. It's done very well. But I'll leave it at that. I'm interested to see what else this director is going to do further on in his career.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. All right, guys, do not forget to like, share, subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D.
Have a great summer. This is Lex.
Have a good one, guys. See you at the movies. Latest.